Africa's highest score in aviation safety oversight. Minister of Aviation Joseph Kofi Adda says the establishment of the Independent Accident Investigation Bureau is another important step in ensuring improved safety and security in the aviation sector.
I'm happy to announce that the Ministry has received approval from Cabinet for the establishment of the Accident Investigation and Prevention Bureau. And accordingly, the Ministry is working in collaboration with the Attorney General, the Minister of Justice, as well as other state actors in finalizing a bill which has now been laid in Parliament for consideration and passage. Indeed, just yesterday morning, I laid the bill before Parliament, and from here we're going to have a committee meeting and a certificate of agency to see if we can pass this in the next 2 weeks.
At the inauguration of the National Aviation Safety Coordination Group, Director General of the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, Engineer Charles Kraku, called for more collaboration with other stakeholders for a safer airspace.
Our sector's contribution to the economic development remains significant. Until the outbreak of COVID-19, air transport supported nearly 6.2 million jobs and generated $55.8 billion in GDP of Africa. The African aviation market is one of the world's most promising in terms of its overall growth potential. This is because of a growing industrial sector and the continent's population of 1.3 billion that is set to further increase well into the future. According to long-term traffic forecasts of the International Civil Aviation Organization, passenger traffic for Africa is expected to grow by 4.3% annually up to the year 2045, with freight traffic on track to expanding more than the global average of 3.9% annually within the same period. Ladies and gentlemen, these trends are positive, but they underscore the importance of continued ACAR compliance.
The National Aviation Safety Coordination is also tasked to ensure safety on the seas. Stakeholders inducted into the group include the National Communications Authority, Environmental Protection Agency, Ghana Air Force, and the Ghana Nuclear Atomic Agency. The group will be given a legal mandate to function under a certificate of agency expected to be passed by Parliament.
Moving on to other news, the Ghana Stock Exchange is expecting some new company listings before the end of the year. The managing director of the Ghana Stock Exchange, Eko Afezi, who disclosed this to Joy Business, said despite challenges in 2019, they are optimistic of a strong bounce back. There's more in the following report.
The Ghana Exchange reported a revenue of about 27 million cedis, a marginal decline from the 2018 performance of 32 million cedis. Total income of the year stood at 8.4 million cedis, while that of 2018 stood at 11.9 million cedis. Speaking to Joy Business, Chairman of the Board, Albert Essien, believes the market will perform better by the end of the year.
Definitely, whenever you have a market that is ruffled, albeit for the good reason, yes, investors are a bit, they are careful. It's the right attitude. You know, you need to be risk conscious. So that is what happened to investors. I should say that the first half of this year, also equities are yet to really come to play as one would really want to see it. But the bond market has been quite super. So the exchange has done better January 2020 to June 2020. And all being well, they should do better than what happened last year.
Managing Director of the Exchange, Eko Afezi, has been speaking to Joy Business about some prospects of the year.
I said earlier on that we're likely to have some issuers of bonds coming onto the market before the end of the year. We'll have about 3. We're likely to have a company listed on the GATS, maybe another one on the main market. So minimum maybe 2 listings plus on the equity side and maybe 3-4 on the bond side, which will be quite okay for the environment we live in now. But going forward, we're going to be more aggressive and we're going to pursue the agenda of getting more listings on the market. Our key thing is agenda, getting 100 listings as quickly as possible.
Market turnover in 2019 was, however, higher than the previous year due to some extraordinary trading on the Bourse.
And that's it for business. The news continues after this break.